Hello, my name is Aadam Dirie, and I just wanted to briefly thank all the previous speakers, and I really liked their talks. It was very influential. Today I'm going to be talking about the problems with e-waste and the possible solutions. First, I want to start up with a quote. Up and down the riverbanks are enormous hills of plastic and metal, the discarded remains of electronic appliances that have all been exported here for inexpensive, labor-intensive recycling. According to the report by the UN, just two countries, the US and China, discarded nearly 1/3 of the world's e-waste in 2014. Here's the catch. According to Ingram Micromobility's Consumer Awareness Study, half of US adults are uncertain about how to properly dispose of used electronic devices. Part of the problem is the increase of e-waste in the world and the lack of education of devices properly and efficiently. The lack of education, coupled with not too much research for potential solutions, is not doing well for our world. It shows that the problem is layered and needs to be looked at holistically. In addition to the lack of education regarding to the topic, plastic consumption is projected to increase approximately by a factor of 3 during the current decade, which is due to the fact of the high needs of electronic appliances and devices. Plastics are very bad for the environment due to their high biodegradability, which lasts between 500 and 1,000 years. BPA, or bisphenol A, is a chemical inside some plastics and most canned foods we eat that has been linked in a study to be a hormone disruptor and cause some forms of cancer. In fact, a person I know got cancer due to the excess use of plastics. This illustrates the need to find solutions to these problems. In fact, tissue samples taken from animals and women's breasts contains synthetic chemicals used to make plastic in computers, televisions, cell phones, and other electronic devices. Americans have the highest concentration of these compounds in their blood and of any people yet tested, which is not surprising due to the United States creating a bulk of the e-waste in the world. These startling facts are why the Wall Street Journal has called e-waste the world's fastest growing and potentially most dangerous problem. Yet, for the most part, we have been bedazzled by high tech that we have forgotten about this trend and that has been going on. Luckily, research into solutions have been made and advancements are coming towards solving the issue. For those of you who have phones, appliances, and electronic devices, you can help offset the negative effects that e-waste has. Some businesses, such as Comprenew in Grand Rapids, Colorado, promise to safely recycle electronics and have certification in order to monitor their compliance to strict environmental standards. By diverting e-waste to responsible sources like Comprenew, consumers can ensure that their waste is being dealt with ethically and sustainably. When looking at specific innovations and research into this topic, we see major manufacturers aiming to help to do their part in solving the issue through new technologies. The industrial and commercial potential of organic molecules has been demonstrated in recent years through OLED technology, which stands for Organic Light Emitting Diode technology, with reports of efficiencies for about 10% or higher in 2015 in compared to other technologies. Samsung produced 45 million OLED displays in 2014 and projects to build up to 600 million units by 2017. Whereas printed flexible photovoltaics, which are similar in the technology, are currently commercialized at a smaller scale for home use, for example, on a rooftop and small appliance applications. This technology can be introduced to global production, and the organic electronics market only contributes a small amount of waste in comparison to strategies we use today. This number should not be neglected when compared to metals and plastics used. Another innovative form of technology is shown through Project Aura. At the core, Project Aura is an endoskeleton, the frame right here, on which modules go. Google wants to produce these for around $50 and spawn a module world where a consumer can go into a store and choose what kind of modules they want for their specific phone. For example, if you want a new camera, you can switch it in or switch it out. And you can give them your old modules and they'll recycle it through sustainable and efficient ways. This means once you buy the endoskeleton, you can have three modules to choose from. There's a mini, medium, and jumbo, which depends on the type of module you want to get. This technology and customizable module option will continue to meet the consumer device's needs and create a new sector where consumers can create their own phones and have it customized to their needs, while also preventing the device from a fate of a landfall. Or worse, the idea is ethical and very good for the environment. In conclusion, actions taken in the past brought the problem to where it is today. There should be a global effort and real global solutions implemented in order to at least lower the amount of e-waste being produced. The solutions being implemented currently have proven to be even further destructive towards human life and the environment. The volume of e-waste coupled with a large amount of plastic is alarming. But with proper education of the problem, funding for research, and distribution of renewable technology, e-waste can be stopped in its tracks. Thank you. Up next, we have Lucas Hauser.